everybody, if you're planning a 2012 or 2013 wedding, then put that remote down, because this is Wedding Planning Weekly, and we have one purpose: to connect you with the best wedding professionals in Western New York. I'm Ben Fantaschi, and with me is my co-host Beth Clark.
Hey Ben, we have a great show lined up for you today. We're going to kick things off with a look at Brandon and Jennifer's love story, produced by the team at Key Video Productions.
Brandon and I first met when we were in Brockport. It was my second year back at school, my first night there, and some of my sorority sisters had called and said they were having some people over, so I went over. And as soon as I walked in, I saw this guy with this big curly hair and wearing Abercrombie clothes, very preppy and completely my type.
I don't know, I thought she was cute, and so basically, you know, we played cards, we had a couple drinks and stuff like that, and you know, I think we just hit it off pretty well. We
really had so much in common, and I really was, you know, interested in him.
Right off the bat, we were pretty serious when we you know, started dating.
He was the one. Like, I knew that he was the one, and we broke up 1 year later during the next school year, and I was devastated.
You know, now I think back on it, and you know, probably wasn't the right move, but you know, everything worked out, I guess. I moved back to Michigan. You know, finished up college there. There was probably a period of like 2-3 years that we didn't remain in contact at all.
And just about 3 years later, Brandon called me out of the blue.
It was late, I don't know, it had been like 2 in the morning. And from then on, you know, we stayed in touch. Years went by and we were, you know, friends, and we talked on the phone all the time, but it was a distance issue at that point because I was in Buffalo and he was in Michigan. Towards the end of, I don't know, it had been like 2 years ago, we started getting more serious again. She had called me and she said that she got tickets to a Sabres and Montreal Canadiens hockey game, and I came to visit her, and when I came to visit her, you know, I don't know, I just wanted to be back with her. I felt like she was definitely the, you know, the person for me. And he looked at me and he just like started to cry. And he said, I don't want to leave. He said, I don't want to leave. I ended up making the move to Buffalo. I went to go buy the ring for her. I don't know, I probably had it for like 6 or 7 hours. And I just was gonna give it to her, but I wanted to go out to dinner. He said, you know, are you hungry? And I said, no. I said, actually, I'm not hungry at all. I said, but I've been dying for an ice cream cone. And so we went to Anderson's, and he pulls this box out. It's the box with the engagement ring and the wedding band in it. And so, like, all right there at once. I was just so excited, I just gave it to her there. And he just pulled it out and he put it on the table in front of me, and he just said, will you marry me? And that's Brandon. That's, you know, it's nothing romantic. It's not getting down on a knee. It's not anything planned out or thought out. It was just so Brandon. And I touched his hand and I said, are you serious? And his whole hand was shaking, where like you could see the ice cream dripping down his hand, and he's just shaking. It's just dripping down from the cone and on his hand, and he was so nervous. One of the reasons why I gave it to her so quick is because she would find it. You know what I mean? Like she would find I could hide it in the best hiding spot in the house, and she would definitely find it. And I'd always said I wanted to be surprised. I always said I didn't want it to be, you know, around a holiday or around a romantic moment where I'd be expecting it. I just wanted it to be out of the blue. And that's exactly what it was. How she interacts with people is unbelievable. She's a great communicator. She's very lively. She's funny. She's very thoughtful. And, you know, she's very family-orientated and, you know, a great person. One of the things that attracts me to Brandon is he's pretty quiet. You know, he's a difficult person to get to open up. And what I love about our dynamic is that I think I'm more on the outgoing side, and so it makes me happy to see him laugh, you know, to know that I make him laugh, and then that I can open up that
personality in him that not a lot of people can see.
I could not find anyone better than Jen. You know, I love her. She's great.
From that very first conversation we had, I knew that this was different than anything that, you know, or anyone that I'd ever met before.
Key Video wedding stories captured for lifetime on DVD. For the finest in wedding day videography, call Key Video at 884-KEY-1.
Only video and DVD will allow everyone to relive your wedding day as it actually happened, to see you walk down the aisle, to hear your voices as you exchange vows and rings, to experience the toasts, the music, your first dance, the reception, and the chance to preserve your complete story of your wedding is available to you when you connect with the Key Video team.
Brides, you know we here at Wedding Planning Weekly want you to start thinking differently about your wedding plans. For instance, why limit yourself to something old, new, borrowed, or blue? Why not something spectacular? Take a look.
Since 1967, Salvatore's Italian Gardens has been host to thousands of weddings. Our attention to detail and personalized service will make your wedding planning effortless.
We work with brides and grooms to create an environment that is exactly the way that they want it. Brides and grooms bring in different things the way they want it set up, and we set it up exactly how they tell us. We also work with them and closely with them to create a menu, to create a cocktail hour, a dessert table, everything, so it's personalized the way that they are looking for.
Known as one of the most beautiful banquet facilities in the world, the incredible atmosphere and brilliant food presentation makes Salvatore's the #1 choice for brides and grooms who want only the best for their guests.
From the moment the bride and groom walk into Salvatore's, the quality of food is second to none. We give each bride and groom the experience of creating their own plate for each of their guests. And when you combine that with the ambiance, you're going to walk away happy.
Salvatore's features 4 beautifully appointed banquet rooms, including our Victorian ballroom, designed for smaller parties, the stately Venetian ballroom, and our newest additions, the Bella and Amore rooms, which when combined become the Grand Bella Amore Ballroom, comfortably seating up to 600 guests. Always at your service and ready to assist at every turn is our experienced banquet staff. Salvatore's takes pride in ensuring that your event is more than you dreamed it could be from start to finish.
Here at Salvatore's, our philosophy that we instill in all of our employees is the Salvatore spirit to serve. What this means is that our level of service is second to none, and that our staff will be with you from start to finish.
Once your reception has ended, be prepared to be chauffeured to the beautiful Garden Place Hotel, which features 140 jacuzzi suites. Here you'll find the same elegance and sophistication that you and your guests have come to expect.
Here at Salvatore's, we pride ourselves on excellent food, ambiance, our experienced staff, and attention to detail. Add to that the expertise that each of our family members brings to your event. You can be sure that your reception will be everything you dreamed it would be.
For showers, rehearsal parties, or receptions, call us at 683-7990 or visit us online at salvatores.net. Salvatore's Italian Gardens, where dreams come true.
Salvatore's Italian Gardens is known as one of America's top restaurants and banquet facilities, and they are a valued member of the Buffalo Bridal Association, which should give you peace of mind knowing that you're dealing with a reputable facility when you opt to have your celebration there.
Absolutely right, Beth. We're going to be taking a break in just a second, but before we do, remember, every product or service you see on our show is a member business of the BBA. If you want to know more, jump online to buffalobridalassociation.com.
Don't go away, because coming up in just a few minutes, you and I need to have a heart-to-heart talk about internet shopping, especially when it comes to your wedding gown. Stay with us.
With over 11 million color and style combinations, finding a match for your groomsmen doesn't have to be alarming. Tuxedo Junction, where you are a special occasion.
Ilio DiPaolo's Restaurant, Ringside Lounge, and Banquet Facility. Elio DePaulo's. We cater to your dreams.
Ask any bride what she wants most as she plans her wedding, and she'll say, I want to hire people I can trust. Savvy brides have learned to choose members of the Buffalo Bridal Association. So if you're a wedding professional and would like to learn more about becoming a member of the BBA, I want to invite you to attend a free informational luncheon on Wednesday, February 29th at noon at Salvatore's Italian Gardens. Bring your wedding business to the next level. Call 884-5391 to reserve your spot at the new members luncheon. Call 884-5391 today.
With Tuxedo Junction's 11 million color combinations, bridesmaids' dresses have met their match. Tuxedo Junction, where you are a special occasion.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Phenomenon Events and Productions, the special events production company. Welcome back. Ask most brides and they'll tell you the search for that perfect dress is high on the priority list. For my wife, the first stop was to Bridal Chateau after we got engaged.
And where you shop for that dress and your bridesmaids is so important. And especially if you're considering shopping online, it's not always what it's cracked up to be.
Everybody knows that the internet is a great resource for ideas, but it's not necessarily the greatest place to buy a wedding gown. Isn't that right, Beth?
There are several reasons why it's not the best idea. And with your wedding, you're spending so much money, why leave it up to chance or risk? There's a lot of direct from China websites out there, and they take the designer's pictures, and it looks like you're getting a designer dress for less money, but it actually is something that they're making themselves and designing it themselves. So they take the picture, they make it, but if you don't have a picture of the back, then they don't know what it looks like, and they kind of just, you know,
wing it.
Wing it, yeah.
You really
basically.
don't know what you're going to get.
Or then you have the bridal shops that sell online, the big stores, but they're selling to the whole country, whereas we're just selling to people in Buffalo or people that weddings are in Buffalo. So we have a smaller base and we can take personal care of everyone, whereas I've heard of some internet places, their volume is so great that they maybe ordered the wrong color, or 7 bridesmaid dresses were supposed to come in and only 6 came in. And you know, we're here for you. We're a face. You can come and you can talk to us, and if there's a problem, we're here. We're not over the internet or over the phone. You can come meet with us face to face, and we're going to be there for you.
And what about those big box stores that offer the so-called discount prices?
The quality really suffers. They have a poor quality fabric, and you can tell. You can go and you can try things on, and people think that they can't get a budget dress at a full-service salon, which is not true. We have a lot of wedding gowns. You're buying something that we order, and it's not been tried on by anyone before. You know, you go to a big box and 50 people have tried it on, or even if you're ordering it, they're just ordering it from some place in Chicago that has the correct color and size, whereas our bridal gowns start at $300 and go up, and you're getting a brand new dress.
So full service, attention to detail, and a face behind the purchase. I think it's all worth it. Plus, ladies, it's your wedding gown. It's your wedding party. You owe it to yourself to pop into Bridal Chateau, try on everything they have to offer, make it a fun thing, and you get to meet Beth and her staff. Thanks so much for your time, Beth.
Thanks, Annette.
I think the biggest misconception that brides have about wedding planners is that they feel they can't afford one. You know, they watch the TV programs, and so many of them are upscale weddings that are very expensive. So girls have that, they identify with that, thinking then that they need to have a high budget in order to have a planner. And that's not the truth. The truth is, wedding planners can assist you all through the planning stages. They can come in at the beginning, or they can come in at the end. They can help you, assist you at the beginning with your budget, helping to answer all of your financial questions, helping to prioritize those finances so they're spent in all the right places. Planners also have the ability to match you up accurately with vendors that are within your price point and that also have the same artistic flair that match up with your personality as a couple. Another option is to have your planner come in and just assist you with all the final details after you've done all of the hard work of planning your wedding. We can come in 4 to 6 weeks prior. We sit down and go over an 11-page checklist to go over all those nitpicky little details to make sure that nothing has been overlooked, to make sure that the timeline is going to flow smoothly throughout the day and that everything's going to work out just perfectly. The thing that distinguishes my company from any other company in the area is that we specialize in weddings. That's all we do. We don't do events. I absolutely love all of my brides. I love weddings. I love to just be able to do everything in my power to make sure that every bride has exactly what she wants and everything that she's dreamed of on her wedding day.
My goal as a wedding planner is to give you the opportunity to be a guest at your wedding. In other words, to really enjoy your day. So call me or visit me at heavenlyweddings.com.
Thanks, Tammy. Great advice worth heeding. Remember, you can check out all of our members online anytime. You can even read the code of ethics that each member signs. Then you'll be comfortable knowing that when you hire a Buffalo Bridal Association member, you're dealing with an honest, reputable company. Stay with us after these messages, giving your flowers double duty, and then a look at some of the latest fashions in men's formal wear.
With Tuxedo Junction's 11 million color combinations, bridesmaids' dresses have met their match. Tuxedo Junction, where you are a special occasion.
You know you need a professional video for your company or website, but you're wondering, where do I begin? Well, check out KeyVideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. We work with big businesses and other companies that think big. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. Scripting, shooting, editing, we call it concept to completion, and we're ready to work for you. For your business, for all of life's events. Call, click, or visit Key Video today.
Ask any bride what she wants most as she plans her wedding, and she'll say, I want to hire people I can trust. Savvy brides have learned to choose members of the Buffalo Bridal Association. So if you're a wedding professional and would like to learn more about becoming a member of the BBA, I want to invite you to attend a free informational luncheon on Wednesday, February 29th at noon at Salvatore's Italian Gardens. Bring your wedding business to the next level. Call 884-5391 to reserve your spot at the new members luncheon. Call 884-5391 today.
With over 11 million color and style combinations, finding a match for your groomsmen doesn't have to be alarming. Tuxedo Junction, where you are a special occasion.
When choosing a florist for your wedding, it's all about quality, style, and service. Owners Jackie Schenk from A Blooming Place and Teresa Maroney from Floral Accents are the experts that will guide you every step of the way.
I'm going to let you in on a secret. Double duty flowers is one opportunity you have to really get the most from your flower budget. A unity candle arrangement for the ceremony makes a beautiful head table centerpiece. Other larger ceremony arrangements can be placed as a grand welcoming to the reception. Pew flowers and bows make a natural accent for the place card, cake, or even guest tables. And those are just a few more floral facts that you can take down the aisle.
At Tuxedo Junction, we make fitting your out-of-town groomsmen easy. Send in your measurements, keep track of your guys with My Wedding Planner, have a tuxedo ready and waiting in the city where your ceremony is taking place. All online at tuxedojunction.com. Let the guys travel, not the tuxedos. With hundreds of colors to choose from, we coordinate with all major dress designers. Order your free color swatch today at tuxedojunction.com. You've found your perfect color. Now, find your perfect match. When you want your wedding party to look their best, Tuxedo Junction is the place to go. With the newest styles and the latest trends, we carry exclusive designers you won't find anywhere else, including Calvin Michaels New York, Perry Ellis, and Oleg Cassini. Visit us at tuxedojunction.com.
Wedding planning is hard work, but choosing your vendors from the roster of BBA members can at least cut down on the worry and stress. Let's take a close look inside Ilio DePaulo's banquet facility in Blaisdell.
Elio DiPaolo's restaurant and banquet facility is the right fit for any bride and groom who want their wedding celebration set in a warm, comfortable family atmosphere.
We continue to carry on my father's tradition over the past 40 years with great food, great service, and a beautiful atmosphere.
The restaurant and banquet facility, located on South Park Avenue in Blaisdell, can accommodate parties of up to 275 people.
As part of our banquet management team, my job is to guide you through every step of your event. You can use our experience and expertise to help ensure the success of your event. We can help you with your wedding reception, shower, rehearsal dinner, anniversary party, or any family gathering.
In addition to the main hall, brides can book the spacious Woodlawn facility or the Lake Erie Italian Club. We're also able to cater events at the beautiful botanical gardens. Brides can expect all the same great food and personalized service that they've come to expect at Elio DiPaolo's, no matter the location of their event. Our facilities have ample parking, clean, beautiful surroundings, and best of all, they have something you cannot get anywhere else in the world, that distinctive DiPaolo touch.
Being a culinary graduate, I love to, and the rest of my staff love to work with the freshest ingredients. Just like when we're at home and we're cooking for our family, I want to make sure everything is fresh and as tasty as well as it is at home. So when you come here, we want your dining experience to be just like you're eating at home.
Elio DiPaolo's also offers drop-off catering, complete with full-service staffing at your location, office, or home. All brides and grooms at Elio's receive a first anniversary dinner for two to celebrate that special night. Everything you want in your wedding day. Elegant surroundings, a feast your guest will remember, and service that makes everyone feel like family. You'll find it all at Elio DiPaolo's restaurant and banquet facility in Blaisdell, minutes from the stadium, miles from the ordinary. Learn more about us on the web at iliodipaolos.com.
Now that brings back some great memories for me, Beth. As you know, I had my wedding at Elio DiPaolo's and everything was picture perfect. Everything from the food, to the ambiance, to the staff. From our intro into the wedding reception, it was just an unbelievable experience the whole night. Everybody, I think, enjoyed their time there that evening.
Oh, I know I did, Ben. It was an exquisite wedding, and you and Courtney were the best hosts ever. And planning your wedding takes a great deal of thought. When it comes to the reception, the formula is simple. The music and the entertainment must be spectacular and professional.
Your wedding should be a reflection of who you are as a couple. And that's why at Phenomenon Events and Productions, we always start by meeting with you in person. We get to know your personality and what your vision is for your event. And then we can help you customize every aspect of the day, from the music and the lighting, to the photography and the video.
Nobody ever forgets their wedding day, from the big moments to the little ones. And it's so easy to relive those special times when you have beautiful photos and video of your day. At Phenomenon, our world-class photographers and videographers know how to capture the special moments of your wedding while still letting you enjoy every minute.
Today's bride has more on her plate than ever before. And as the modern wedding has evolved, so has Phenomenon. We've gone from specializing in DJ entertainment to having every professional service a bride needs under one roof. We offer a trusted team of professionals she can rely on at a time when she needs it the most.
At Phenomenon Events and Productions, we're focused on building lasting relationships. After all, that's what weddings are all about. We have clients that come back to us again and again. We even do some of their sons' and daughters' weddings. Getting to know these families and surpassing their expectations is what it's all about.
It's one day, one party, one dream come true. And the one place that can make it all happen is Phenomenon Events and Productions. So make the time to meet us in person. Contact Phenomenon Events and Productions today. Call 824-4714 or visit us online at phenomenonevents.com.
I'm Dave Wozniak, the owner at Wozniak's Photography. We've been in business for over 30 years. I love this business. It's more than a hobby. I've been able to turn my hobby into a living, and there's nothing better than not having to call work work.
I'm Amanda Wozniak and I work here as a photographer. It's a great job to have. I love doing it. I love working with the bride and groom all day. I love to see happy people and it's just a great environment to be in.
I'm Brianna Wozniak. I'm a photojournalist here in Wozniak's Photography, and I also work in the office assembling the final albums. I get all the candid pictures. I zoom in on people's hands, flowers, small details that the bride has put together for months leading to the big day.
When the bride and groom first come into our studio, we like to show them that we're going to give them great photography, but we're also going to be an important part of their wedding.
I introduce myself, they introduce themselves. We talk for a few minutes to break the ice.
We want them to feel like we're family at the end of the day.
I like to have conversations with them during the engagement session. I don't like to just keep it pictures and poses. I like to be personal with them.
It's a privilege to be a wedding photographer. You're with people on the most important day of their life.
Usually at the bride's house when we first get there, it's crazy and hectic, and we like to just smooth things out and make the day go nice and easy for them.
We never will miss a shot because we're busy doing something else. That only comes with experience.
By the end of the day, we usually feel like we're a part of the family. Half the time they don't even realize we're still there, which means we did our job without being in anybody's face.
Our experience often translates into a more relaxed, stress-free day for the bride and groom. We do this every weekend. Most brides and grooms do this once in a lifetime.
My personal favorite part of the day is the father-daughter dance. I love it. It always chokes me up a little bit and I get a little bit teary-eyed. I think of my dad.
Knowing that these photographs are going to outlast all of us. Someday, 100 years from now, their families are still going to look back at where their generations began back in our photographs.
I just like capturing candid pictures because it's what most people don't seem to think that you would get.
We're actually giving you those great images without you feeling like you're being posed all day.
I love that I'm able to witness the bride and groom getting married and in love every single weekend. It's just something that I'm really passionate about and I love doing.
We know we're going to give you great photographs. What we like is at the end of the day, when you know you've had a great time with us and you've got the most awesome photographs you could possibly imagine.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's show. You have hundreds of choices to make as you plan your wedding day, and I hope that we've helped you narrow your focus by introducing you to members of the BBA. I really want to encourage you to log on to BuffaloBridalAssociation.com. In fact, go to your computer right now and check out everything this great organization has to offer.
For everyone here at Buffalo Bridal Association, Salvatore's Italian Gardens, and Wedding Planning Weekly, I'm Beth Clark.
And I'm Ben Fantaschi. We'll see you next week right here at this same time. Goodbye, everybody. Ask any bride what she wants most as she plans her wedding, and she'll say, I want to hire people I can trust. Savvy brides have learned to choose members of the Buffalo Bridal Association. So if you're a wedding professional and would like to learn more about becoming a member of the BBA, I want to invite you to attend a free informational luncheon on Wednesday, February 29th at noon at Salvatore's Italian Gardens. Bring your wedding business to the next level. Call 884-5391 to reserve your spot at the new members luncheon. Call 884-5391 today.